Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Taker, the founder of Fortress Trading Academy. So welcome to this week's market breakdown. So as you can see, Nasdaq has been trending to the downside for quite a long time now. It's been giving us this higher highs, higher low, no man, lower highs and lower lows. This was our first. Let me just use this. I gave us this low, came, broke this low, gave us a correction, a retest, then a continuation, retesting that previous low. So as you can see, and it came, broke, gave us a double top formation, then continued trending to the downside. So as you can see, this is a structure, this is a downtrend. But as you can see, as the market is trending to the downside, it's actually losing momentum now. It's losing power. It's no longer impulsive. Like, let me give you this example. Look at this impulse and look at this impulse to the upside. As you can see now, the market gave us an impulse, but now the market is actually losing momentum. So it shows that the market is now looking for I would say the nearest zone to actually start trending to the upside. So as you can see now, the market created this mini descending channel. So as you can see, the market came in an impulse, corrected impulse. It came impulse, corrected. Now it's giving us this impulse move to the downside. So as you can see, we're expecting a correction, then a continuation. So we're gonna move to a smaller time frames to actually look for this correction. So as you can see now, the market gave us a break with an impulse and it corrected. So it showed us that the market has to actually start to actually continue to the downside. As you can see, this is an impulse and a correction. It has to give us an impulse to the downside. So as you can see now, we have this overall double top structure, descending channel structure. So as you can see now, we had this first touch, gave us the second touch, went to the upside, came again, gave us a triple bottom formation, went to the upside, came now, gave us a touch on this trend, went up, and now it's continuing. So I would say it's also giving us a double bottom formation structure, which is now it's gonna start shooting to the upside. So for now, we're actually looking at the zone as I would say a turning point. So as you can see now, the market is giving us this structure. As you can see, first touch, second touch, first touch, second touch. It actually broke. I'm expecting a retest and a continuation after the market has to change direction. So for now, we're gonna look for a correction and a continuation. Then from there, we're gonna start looking for buying opportunities till our highest high, 90% rule. But this must be our first take profit. Then that's our second take profit. TP1 as the first 90% rule of this inner structure pattern within a pattern. This might also be our first target. Actually, this has to be our first target, then second target, then a third target. As you can see, because this is actually also a structure. It's going to be a structure, 90% rule, because there are possibilities that the market will now, after hitting this first take profit, it might give us a correction to retest the previous lows, then start trending to the upside. So this is what we are expecting for the next week. The market has to actually drop, give us this, then start pushing to the upside. So now I think we might expect the last drop on Nasdaq before it actually changes direction. So let me try to go on my 1 hour time frame, but I think it's clear now. Just need to go to my 1 hour time frame. So as you can see, it's even clear now. This first touch, second touch, obviously a third touch will be a break. So we might expect as you can see, this is also a channel. You might expect maybe it might give us spikes to actually, it might not retest this level as it is, this horizontal line, we might use a rectangle to actually spot this as a zone, so that we can know whenever the market reaches here, the zone, it has to change direction, and you have to target this as our first take profit. Then second take profit will be the overall of this descending channel structure. So now we're expecting what the market to actually shoot a bit. As you can see, we might say this is a ascending channel. The market had to what? Now the market broke. It's actually retesting this highs, and it's actually going to continue for this 90% rule, then start shooting to the upside. So as you can see now, when we dive deep into smaller time frame, it's actually it actually becomes clear now that the market has to drop until somewhere on the zone. Then we're going to start looking for buys. First touch, second touch, third touch, it's a break. We might get a retest, then a continuation. First target hit, breakout, retest, continuation. So thank you guys for joining me to this weekly market breakdown. So I just want to wish you all the best with your trading chain and everything. May the Almighty bless you, and we'll see you next week. Thank you guys.